My sweet wonderful people, how are we all doing? How are we all holding up? My day was shit, once again. It's not getting better, I feel like, and I am starting to accept it, I guess. The day started off pretty fucking hectic. I woke up at 8 o'clock, got some coffee, made myself ready for the day. Then my sister came by, we went to get another coffee, because we had an apartment viewing in the morning, and then I had to go to work. And let's just talk about that for just a slight little moment, about moving after you lost your partner. Because it is so fucking fucked up. Honestly, it's... Here's my situation, right? When my man got sick, he got into the hospital. We knew that we had to move because our apartment was being sold. So, we had to find a new apartment. But then he got sick and there was no time and there was nothing, pretty much. We had 2 or 3 more months before we had to get out of this apartment. So, what did I do? Because he physically couldn't, I searched for a new place. Finally found one. There were 2 visits where I sent my mom and was like, Mom, like, you need to go there. Bless my mom, honestly and truthfully, because in that time I was just so incredibly depressed that I could not for the life of me eat. My mom had to spoon feed me. It was that bad. Honestly and truthfully, I could not for the life of me eat. I found a new place. My sister and I moved everything to the new place. Everything was done. And then he got ill. Very ill. He fell into a coma. And that's one of those things that I'm so mad about. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, because I feel like I've touched upon this just slightly, but anyway. When he got ill, very ill, like in a coma, I still needed to continue working. I was the only one here. I'm sorry if I'm gonna be yelling, but I was the only one, even though I told everyone that he was in a coma. I was the only one here. The only one. And I will never forgive anyone for that. Honestly and truthfully, my sister was there every day. My friends were sleeping, were sleeping, yeah. They were sleeping over at my apartment. Because the fun thing is about... This is actually a very funny thing. The fun thing is about when your partner is in the hospital and the family lives in a different part of the world and the brothers live there and this and the other. Like, you're the only one. You're the only one. You're like, there. So for the last couple of months, I already wasn't sleeping good and well. So, especially because of the coma, I couldn't sleep at all. Because they told me that I needed to keep my phone very close to me, because there could be the possibility was there that I would get a call, and I needed to get my ass to the hospital as soon as fucking possible. So what did I do? For 2 days, I just did not fucking sleep. Then one day, I think it was the 3rd day, because I still needed to go to work. I don't know how the fuck I did that, honestly and truthfully. I do know. I use substances. Fuck me, Silas, and call me Tiffany. You do those things. Anyway. Day 3 came around, and I messaged a friend of mine. Her name is Diana. She's, first of all, one of the most prettiest women I've ever seen. And I messaged her and I was like, listen here, is it possible that you would come by just for a couple of hours? I need to go to sleep. I am absolutely exhausted. I cannot do this. And she said to me, listen, honey, fuck that. You're going to come sleep with me. I will keep your phone close to me. I did that, had an amazing night's sleep, right? Then I had to go back to my apartment. Our apartment. And from that moment on, I remember I went into that place. I looked around and I was like, I fucking hate this place. I really do. I hate it with a passion. I don't want to be here. I don't want to live here. But it was our place. Then when he almost died, he was talking about how he wanted to... Oh, Jesus, I need to go sit for this one. He was talking about how when he would get out, that we would have this nice place, stylish apartment, very close to our ice cream shop where we used to go to. And we made all of these plans, right? And now those plans are gone. Because he's gone. I've been back once since everything happened. Like, I think I went back a couple of times in general, right before I went into the hospital, but I can't really remember. And oh man, it's a quiet apartment, but it's too quiet. It's just like you can't breathe. And I need to get out of there because it's not good for me. I cannot pay it. I cannot keep paying it. It's not good for me. And it just feels wrong to be there. But it also feels wrong to just be anywhere. So it's good. It is a good thing that I'm going to live somewhere else, right? That's good. But it feels like I am betraying him in a way. And I know, like, in the back of my mind, I just know what he would say to me right now. And it's like, Noah, pull yourself together. But the thing is, that apartment, even though I cannot even go there, is like the last thing. I'm gonna sound insane for saying this, but it's like the last thing that was our future, you know? We made so many plans, man. We were obsessed with this TV show Gilmore Girls, and we were going to open a B&B, and I was going to do the guests, he was going to make the breakfasts and things like that, and now that's just no longer a possibility. So that apartment was the only thing, is the only thing I have from our future. Like, this man got like the place that I wanted and everything. Because I wanted fine china. And now that's just no longer the case. And that really fucking sucks. It sucks to be able... No, not to be able. It sucks that I need to move on. And it drives me so mad that people, like close friends and family, that they are moving forward. Because I love to see that, honestly. I love to be able to see how they're able to continue their lives. But it also makes so much fucking sense. Because I first felt so bad and so awful about the fact that I couldn't function or can't function without him. It's not that I mean, like I said before, I always knew who I was before him, during him, but now that he's gone, I'm just so lost. And it doesn't make sense to me. It's like I don't know who I am without him. Which never was the case. I always knew who I was. I always knew what I wanted. So it really annoyed me that I'm still this wreck. But then it just flipped today. It just flipped. And it is so freaking normal that I still am the way how I am. Honestly. TMI. I went to bed with him every day. I cooked for him. I did his laundry. I made sure that his iPhone was charging. I went to the grocery store to get things for his cafe. It's normal that I'm still not okay. I know that in a way. But it sucks so much because I also want to be okay. And I also want to do and continue living my life because Dominic, even though I hate saying this, but they're kind of right, Dominic wouldn't want this for me. He would understand, absolutely. But he wouldn't want this for me. I just wish there was like something that I could do about the situation, and I can't. Speaking of, a lot of people keep saying to me that Dominic wouldn't want you to be so sad, or Dominic wouldn't want this for you, Dominic wouldn't want that for you. And to all those people, honestly and truthfully, I'm sorry to say this, but he also really didn't want to die. And he doesn't have control over that. Just like I don't have control over feeling so fucking sad. And again, it's normal. I've been with this man. Thanks, by the way, to Ems. Love her again. Like, I've been with this man every day for 6 months. From my work to the hospital, from 2 till 8. Every day, I've been describing everything. I've been making sure that he didn't feel scared. I've been translating everything. I've been giving the information to his family, to his friends, to everything. I've done everything that I possibly can. And you know what's the sad thing about all of that? Is that all of that was for nothing. Once you see death getting in, because I'm not gonna lie with you, I got very annoyed at his family, his friends, the people around me, honestly, because I felt pretty early in, honestly, that no one was taking it as serious as I was. But that's because they didn't see the gradual things. They didn't see how much weight he lost, and how much pain he was in, and how much he was sweating during the night. I think, in a way, that I knew pretty early on after this one conversation with the doctor. I will never forget it. They finally realized what it was, and I was talking in Dutch to the doctor. He needed a transplant, right? And I asked the doctor, and I was like, listen, in kind of like a joking manner. He was sleeping. And I asked her, listen, like, he's not gonna die, right? Right? Like, he's gonna be okay. And she told me that that was pretty much the last thing that they could do. My life sucks. I mean, to be quite honest, try to make that call to the family. Try to make that call to the friends. It's been for nothing, and that's the worst part of it all. I'm just incredibly mad that I didn't, and I'm sorry to say this. I'm really sorry to say this. Sorry, I'm gonna sound selfish, but I really deserved a happy ending. I really did, because I've tried everything, and I've done everything, and it was just all for nothing. And that sucks. Every time I close my eyes, I still see him. And I love him so much, but I really need a break from him. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bath. Maybe get some tea. And hopefully tomorrow is gonna be a better day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.